Good morning. Welcome to May, and welcome to the new house. Man, it's funny how things work out. Let's check out the view. Kind of what I was thinking. I'll tell you one thing, this bed is a lot more comfortable than the bench. That bench was getting to be a little old. We have views in every direction, folks. We can watch oats grow out this window. Stuff happening out there. No shower, but you know what? That's okay. There's always the pond or whatever. Guest room if any of you guys want to come and visit. Yeah, this is a game changer for me. It's a little different, but I guess you have to do what you got to do when it comes to the comes to a log cabin. I could just see when I was a kid, I would have just jumped right through there every time. Actually, what I would have done is I would have moved this couch right here, and I would have brought my skateboard upstairs, and I would have done kickflips over those stairs. Anyways, so this is our new house. New house, courtesy of one of the viewers. I'd say subscribers, but I guess I'm assuming because I can't always tell who's subscribed and who's not. But definitely a viewer piped up and said, I made the log cabin into a placeable. Do you want me to send it to you? And I thought, oh my God, that'd be amazing. This is the single home that I wanted to place on the map, short of anything else that was actually available. It is now kind of later in January in real life, and as of right now, there was no house released that I wanted to put in the map. The only one I really wanted to put in the map was the one I would have had to build. And I didn't want to go through all the hassle and effort of building it. So this that message was amazing. So being that it's a base game asset, I guess, that's been altered by somebody. I don't have a link to this, and nor will I send it to anybody. I did receive this from somebody with the intent to use it in the series. But by no means do I have any intention on distributing it. I imagine if that person wanted to have it distributed, then they would likely figure out a way to make it publishable and then send it to the Mod Hub or whatever. But so yes, please, if you're asking where can I get that or how do I get it, you know what, I can't help you with that. But this thing is perfect. So and funny enough, the message came basically at the same time as I was prepping the area where you're going to see that this house has been placed. I was actually in the process of preparing the area so we could place it. I think you can probably figure out where it is anyway, just when I look out the window. But yeah, man, so good. So I'm pretty pumped about this. I'm broke. I have $4,200. The house costs $130,000, 130, 135, something like that. There was a significant amount of landscaping that had to be done. I think I'm a little bit tall. Here, let's pop out the this door here. Don't want to let any bugs in there, you know. Okay, so here's the view. There's the pond is just over there. Oat field. I wanted to leave some trees in here over time. I mean, it's our house, it's our property. We can do whatever the hell we want. But I figured leaving a couple trees in there wouldn't be a bad idea. So I guess I can do a quick exterior tour. I placed the house. We've added a few garden lights. I noticed when I place these garden lights, they do still look a little weird, but when I place these garden lights, they're super tall. And I didn't like that, but there's that move placeables feature, so I was able to sink them into the ground a little bit. They work great. I can actually put a picture, a nighttime picture in, like probably right here. Please feature me and add the nighttime picture so you can see how the lights look. Yeah, they look great, right? And there's the home. I guess I got a fire going and 2 chimneys already, even though when I was inside I didn't see them, but that's really cool. I like this. This is exactly what I wanted. Anyway, so put up on a bit of a hill here. As you'll likely have seen in the, I don't know, the probably not the most fantastic build time lapse. I'll have included some footage prior to this of what we've been up to this point, so you can sort of see what the what went into putting this here. But yeah, it was a great spot. I had my eye on this spot for a while. I just needed the house, and here it is. Look at this. It's so cool, man. I'm really pumped. Anyway, so added some exterior lighting, added a bunch of textures, built a road. We'll drive down the road in just 1 second, but I'll show you. Built a road. If you can see on the mini map, we're kind of like butting right up against the back of our property. And got a little bit more work to do, I think, with some textures and that. But I was actually debating on using the road tool, the road building tool to put this in. And I may still come in and see what it looks like if I overlay that on top of all the rest of the stuff. But for now, that's what we got. So there we go, folks. We now have a house. I went from a bench in a shed to a log cabin up on the hill. So kick ass. Anyways, so let's get into our beast here. This thing has been working overtime, as you will also have undoubtedly seen in the sort of, I don't know, montage at the beginning or whatever it ended up being. I have no idea, but let's go take a look at what kind of damage we've been causing. So pulled a lot of trees out of this area here in order to make this happen. Substantial amount of ground smoothing. Here's a bump. Little side hill. You might have to straighten that out a little bit. The addition of this driveway here and cutting the trees out. I don't know if you can see in the mini map how field 50 is actually green now. We made a lot of money selling wood and then bought that land. So we'll go over that there in a second. I'll sort of tell you what I'm thinking there. While we're here, let's just cruise over here and see what's in the greenhouse. All right, we are already spitting out. I know we were just growing like 2 things over here, right? Is that right? The cabbage and the chili peppers, I think, were here. You can see 5 liters of tomato, lettuce, and strawberries. That's before I think I had everything activated, and then I sort of stopped. But I might be missing water over here, so we're gonna have to address water today. I think I know what we're gonna do now. Finally, after the input of a ton of different people on the last, I don't know if it was the last episode of New Frontier that came out or the last episode of Can You Survive 25 from the law offices of Rusty Money Gaming and Crustu, but that there's a plan for that. The corn has germinated, so that looks amazing. I wonder if we should go. Yeah, let's just go quickly. Let's just go quickly drive through the middle. So actually, I can say quickly. We're really in no hurry. We're in the month of May. All of our sort of farm-related activities, like in regards to crops, are being completed. Everything's planted, rolled, double fertilized, sprayed for weeds, like it's all ready to go. Now we just have to kind of figure out what farmers do when there's no farming to do, which I have an idea anyway. So don't think we don't have an idea. But yeah, this is there we go. So there we go. We got a nice large cornfield there. We have another cornfield there. Oh, it looks like we have a whack of stuff over at the rear sawmill there. We're going to have to make some money today. So as I had mentioned, or was mentioning, we are effectively out of money with $4,200 in the bank. Now, I don't really have much to buy immediately, so we're not a huge worry. But yeah, look at this. We got a lot of beams here. We can move a lot of the other material, the planks, into the Cooper. We've got some stuff we can get rid of there. Get rid of IE cell. So that's good. Oh, let's go this way. So part of that montage in the intro was me dragging trees through this gap here. This gap, i.e. this little road that we have going to the woods here. As I cleared, it just takes a lot of work. So this has all been expanded here now. That you can see that grass area there. Remember the trees kind of came right up to the side of the wheat field there, which is also why it's sort of shaped in a strange way. That was forest there. So this has now been expanded and it's ready to expand that field when the time comes, which will be, I think, what is it, like August or October or something like that we can harvest the wheat. Or whatever it is what it is. So that's cool. we'll be able to work with that. But we did, again, pull a ton of trees out of there, and it's just a pain in the butt. It really is a pain in the butt. There's the view of the house up there on the hill. I just think that's such a perfect spot. Now, I had, I think that was in the previous episode, talked about a couple other potential locations along the creek there, but I think for me, that was always the location up there on the hill. It just makes total sense, and I like the way the driveway wraps around and kind of approaches the house, which is cool. And that house with its balconies on the entrance and on this end is just fantastic. So, and it's a great color. Like, I didn't have to do anything with it. It's the perfect wood cabin. So I'm not, I guess you probably noticed I'm not a huge, like, when it comes to people who make comments and things like that, I don't often, take a screenshot of it and put it on in the video or anything like that. I just truly appreciate the generosity of this individual who passed me that file so I could use that. That's so cool. Definitely, you've made your mark on the map. Okay, so back here, we don't have anything to talk about back there. I don't know if we spent too much time. I believe we did already go through the additions of the shed. That's cool. Yes, I think we already covered all that. All right, so over here, this trailer popped up in the sale. It's a nice little trailer. I think I paid literally next to nothing for it. This trailer, my thought is, rather than just stacking all of the produce in the shed over there, we can begin just stacking the produce on here and then parking this maybe in the shed or in the overhang, and then when we're ready to go dump on the farmers market, we'll be able to do that. So some of what we have to do today, we've got to deal with the produce. We may want to go to we need money anyway, so we may want to go to the farmers market. We're going to deal with all of the wood products that are now coming out. I want to deal with the water situation for the greenhouses. So again, I think I was just getting into talking about the suggestions that I've had from all of you for what to do with the greenhouses. So there is I didn't have the mod that everybody kept talking about. It was the basically it's like a distributor that holds like up to 500,000 liters of water. So you basically just fill it, and then you can set it to distribute to your greenhouses. So I now have that mod, so we'll be able to go and put that in today too, because I do want to get I don't want to have the greenhouses go dormant on me, for not having noticed that they were empty of water. So let's just get this. So I think I'm first going to grab everything out of here. This funny enough, this is Thursday. I don't know. Let's just say it's the 23rd. I don't actually know the specific date. I do know it, but I can't remember. So this video. Let's see. So Friday, there's an episode of. I want to say there's an episode of Can You Survive 25 scheduled to go live, and then after that I have nothing recorded. So I literally have a video recorded for tomorrow and nothing else recorded. So I haven't really I think I sort of alluded to the fact that things were about to get really busy and I had a bunch of work stuff to do. Well, I'm kind of somewhat in the middle of that right now. So that's both fortunate and unfortunate. Fortunate, I mean, it allows me to pay the bills and keep the lights on and feed my kids, but unfortunate that it just keeps me from being able to have fun and do this. But this is not how I make a living, obviously, so it is important to do the real world's work also. But anyways, yeah, so I'm pretty current with mods and stuff like that. Like we had Some mods dropped today. I didn't necessarily see a ton of stuff in there that spoke to me. There were some sheds and things like that, but I mean, we've had some tractors drop over the last little while. Like this week, I think we've pretty much had mods every day, to be honest with you. But not all those mods are going to make it into the game. I would still really like to see some older equipment. And when we do, we can go and make ourselves a painful survival series on something. I don't know. I don't think it's. I don't think it's going to be before we're done with this series. So because I think a true survival type series would probably take the place of this. I don't have the capacity to run. Well, no, that's not right. I could run 3 series, but it would be, 1 episode per week per series. Probably is what would happen, which is fine by me. But I don't know whether that works for the rest of the world. But yeah, because I think I'm kind of a three video per week kind of guy when normal work-related duties are there. Plus, summertime, dirt bikes, all that stuff will take a front seat to all of the gaming once the snow thaws and we can go outside again here in Canada. But but I think for the most part, I'll be a 3 video per week type of fella. So if, for example, there was a great kind of like wilderness map that launched, I should say this one's great. So if there was another one, I guess I should say, then I don't know that I would jump on it immediately because we still have lots of work to do here, and there's a sort of a never-ending amount of work apparently on Riverview, Riverbend, whatever it is. So I don't know what we do. But so this week we had Comsden, and we had Frankenmuth drop in the mod hub. I have zero intention of playing Frankenmuth. That is 100% not my style of map. That those kind of fields give me nightmares, and I'm not inspired by that type of landscape. I didn't grow up there. I don't have any connection to that kind of landscape. It just doesn't speak to me, so I don't foresee myself doing anything with that map. But I really do, I think, appreciate Comsden for what it is. I cannot see myself doing a series, a playthrough, or anything like that on Comsden. What I do think I'd like to do, though, and maybe, who knows, maybe by the time you've seen this, I've done this, but I would like to, with maps like that, get on there and maybe just, I don't want to do map tours. I mean, there's lots of people that do map tours, and to be honest with you, I tend to put any of my map tour viewing time into a Farmer Klein video and really nothing beyond that. Farmer Klein leaves opinion out and basically just walks through everything you can expect to get from play on a certain map, and I appreciate that. I don't always want to go and watch. No offense, everybody, but honestly, what your personal opinions on the map don't necessarily matter to me when I'm picking a map. It's more, what does the map offer, right? So that's more important to me when I'm watching a map review. Now, in saying that, a number of people have expressed how my type of gameplay is common to or similar to their type of gameplay. What I think I'm going to do with maps like that is go on the map, and this is something I would always do anyways, whether, we knew each other or not. Look at those pallets moving by themselves. Is that chili peppers? No, tomatoes. Typically, I'll go on a map and treat it like treat it like a starting from scratch scenario, and I will give myself a certain amount of money. I'll go drive around and explore, and then I will find a place that I think I could do similar to what you've seen me do on this map and on Riverbend. Build the farm from scratch, and I'll do that, and then just sort of see how it feels. And if it feels right, well, then maybe at some point replay it. If it doesn't feel right, like there's not the right piece of land, there's not whatever that is, then we won't play it. So I may do that. It could result in about an hour and a half long video, I think, if I just sort of did it uncut. But it would be, I guess, I say I don't really like opinion type content when it comes to maps. This is more in answer to the people that have now commented on how our gameplay is the same or similar. So if it is the same or similar, then maybe my process when it comes to selecting a map to play would be relevant to what you want to do. So maybe that'll be useful. And you know what? If I make one video and enough people say, well, that was a waste of my time, well, then great. I'll know what not to do. And if a number of people say that was helpful, or you saved me from having to do that myself, now I either want to play or don't want to play the map, then cool, right? That's kind of what I'm thinking there. But I figure if I'm doing it anyways, because I will 100% go on comms and drive around and potentially try to build a farm. So if I'm going to do it anyways, why not do it on video, right? So that's that. This is going smoothly, folks. But yeah, so I haven't even really been able to play. So I said, actually, that's not right. I haven't been able to record anything on FS for a little bit, just because of, we've gone through a period of dreadful cold here, so it's been a lot of, keeping the I say the kids. One kid's almost 19, so he keeps himself busy pretty much. But my younger kid, keeping him busy. Pretty much broke my toe the other day playing soccer in the house when I kicked one of the banisters by accident. He really loves that. But anyways, now I'm still dealing with like something broken in my hand from, I think anyways, or dislodged or whatever from riding dirt bikes last season, and now I have what feels like something broken in my foot too. So just getting beaten up here, folks. But anyways, so yeah, trying to keep everybody busy in the house here, and then literally spending. Oh shoot. If you get some damaged produce from my farm, I apologize. But and then literally spending hours on edits for work-related projects. It's been a lot of that, so I haven't not had much time to record this game. Now, in saying that, all the work that I had to do to get to this point, as far as expanding that wheat field and getting the area prepared for that gift of a house that went in, that stuff took a lot of time. Now that's usually the stuff that happens when I hit about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've more or less fried my brain for work-related items, and I just want to do something to kind of like really finish myself off. Then I for a while there I was on Hell Let Loose, and I was battling World War II scenarios, but now as a little calmer exercise, I was basically puttering around here to get us to this point. That being said, there's also, and yeah, I don't think you'll have seen. No, I think this is, so after this will be a Survive 25 video, and yeah, there's a ton of work that's been done over there too, so you'll see what I mean when you get a chance to view that. So anyways, that's what's been going on there. The cold weather here, it's basically, we've gone through a stretch, like a prolonged stretch of temperatures that with the wind chill have been hovering in around that sort of minus 25 Celsius mark, which I mean, you may be in a place that gets colder, but as far as I'm concerned, it just really sucks, and that's just cold, and I hate it. So it just makes it like, we've got good snow. I would have liked to have been at the ski hill a number of times, but unfortunately, sitting on a chairlift when it's feels like minus 25 does not seem desirable whatsoever. So the outdoor activities have been slim to none. I was at the climbing gym with my youngest last night, but because my foot literally feels broken, I didn't really do anything there. You know what I think we're going to be doing here, folks? As I'm looking at all of the stuff that's stacking up here, we may be going to the farmers market right away with all of this. So, and actually, yeah. So as I was saying that, I was just thinking of something. So, one of the things that I'd like to do, is like, I mean, there's all those sad people up in town there, right, at the market. And I remember when we first moved into town here, we did talk to the guy that owns the market, or organizes it or whatever, and did mention that we would be a supplier, which they were all very excited about. But I think I have a intention of setting up my own small market. There is a placeable sell point, obviously, that is a small market, and I think maybe we'd be better served to put our produce in there and sell it direct rather than having to cut in the market in town. All those sad people walking around circles waiting for produce to show up. Well, you know what? They can just haul their asses out to the country here and buy it from me. So I think we're going to do that, and I may, once I get this sort of first load. Well, but we do need money anyway. So if we'll bring this up to the market right away. It doesn't really matter to me what the prices are. I mean, it does and it doesn't. The prices are I want to say the vegetables are always pretty consistent, but I'm just kind of talking out of my ass right now. I don't really know. But we may. Well, you know what? We'll do something smart. We'll look it up, and if it doesn't seem too horrible, we'll go sell everything. If it does seem bad, well, I got other ways we can make some money in the meantime. Deal? And then maybe we're only selling it at our own little market. I don't really have a spot earmarked for that yet. I know kind of where I want to put it, but currently that's occupied by some oats, or at least a corner of oats. I guess I could put it down at this end. But then I'm asking people to come right to my farm to buy things, and honestly, I don't really want to have to talk to everybody, so I'd like to keep the store a little bit out and make it one of those, what are they called, like trust stores or whatever, where I put the produce out, you leave me the cash, and just take the corresponding produce, and if you screw me over, I'll find you. The other thing we're going to need to do is take care of that silage, but I'm not in a huge hurry. I mean, that's a pretty standardized pricing from what I can see. All right, let's look and see what the pricing's like. Okay, there is a bit of a gap, I guess. Like, so if we look at chili peppers, it's going to cost us $300 right now. If we look at garlic, it's going to cost us a couple $100. February. Lettuce, February. Napa cabbage, also February. Wait, we're in the wrong season here, folks. Spring onions, February. Strawberries could go now, I guess. Tomatoes, February. Okay, let's sell it anyways. Yes, I could wait till February. Wait, what about wool? May. Farmers market. Well, you know what? Who cares? Let's go get the wool. Let's go sell some stuff, because I do need to generate some cash. It's not like it's going to make us rich like what we're experiencing with the wood and stuff anyways. So let's make the cash right now, and then I need $5,000 to put the water distributor in. That's why did I think I had a full pallet of wool? I do. There it is. That water distributor that all of y'all were telling me about in the comments, that cost $5,000. And then I can pretty much just sit there as long as it's right next to my water tank or water reservoir or whatever it's called. Then I can literally just fill up and then empty and fill up and empty and do that over and over again until I've got a substantial amount of water in the distributor, and then I don't have to worry about it for a while. So I need $5,000 for that. Beyond that, I don't really have a lot of stuff we have to build or put in. We are going to have to lease the that thing to get the that thing, whatever, the forge pickup thing. We're gonna have to lease that again to get the silage out of there. There's about $20,000 worth of silage there, so I guess that's worth it. So I do need some money for that. But really, the main expense for us is going to be, I want to say the oats are first. I think the corn's last. We need a harvester, and we need a couple of headers. Probably need a new trailer for carting. Something bigger, but anyways, we'll worry about that later. That's less of a priority for us than all right, to the farmer's market. The a new trailer is less of a priority for us than say a harvester, but that's okay. So we have to start saving up for that. So we do have a lot of wood products that the beams we can sell. We've got all the cooperage stuff. Like there's money to be made while we're waiting here. So here's the little intersection here. I kind of saw this as a little bit of a commerce zone, but then when you look at it, it's not that flat. So what I may do, let's just detour slightly here. This is our land now over here. Basically, you can see in the mini map I'm right on the edge of the property now. Well, everything on that side of the tractor belongs to us now. So maybe what I could do is build like a little area up in here where it's flatter and put our own little market. And then maybe if there's any other selling stations, then we can kind of keep them over here. I do intend to farm this land over here, so we have a lot of trees. Yeah, like you can just see everything on the far side of our tractor belongs to us. So like, holy crap. And then it basically ends like here, right? Yeah, so like everything in that direction I'm looking right now is all ours. You can see the hill off in the distance where we have a field. Like it's quite big. There's quite a lot of space here. So anyways, I guess maybe we'll put the farmer's market over here somewhere. And then we'll just have to make sure we have proper signage and people know that it's not that far. What is it? We had a place in southern Ontario. I always liked their slogan growing up. It was I think it was like a hide house or something like that, and they would say it's worth the drive to Acton because it was far enough away from the city of Toronto that you actually had to make a plan and drive there. But I guess what they were alluding to was that their quality was fantastic and their selection was good. Whether the price was or not, I don't know, but it was worth the drive to Acton. So maybe it's worth the drive out into the hills of New Frontier to come and shop at my farmer's market because I got the best stuff. I got that stuff that you used to buy at the main farmer's market. Told me how wonderful it was, and now you got to drive out to the country to get it direct from me. That's the way it works, folks. I haven't looked at the store at all because obviously I don't have any money. So, and really the only thing that I think I would jump on would be saplings. If we see, no, we don't do that. Whoa. Slow down. That was a save. Let's take a deep breath and get to the farmer's market. This trailer tips. That was wild. Anyways, yeah, so it's just a harvester that we need, short of anything odd that I'm not thinking about. But there's no other, I don't need any other equipment. Our plow is good. Do we have a plow? I think we have a plow, right? Are we cultivating over here? I can't remember. We kind of have the stuff we need right now. So, not a lot of other stuff to buy. Ooh, I can't wait to look inside and see See the happy faces. Ooh, brakes are rough with this. This must be heavy. What do we make? About $13,000? Okay, let's go look at those satisfied people. Hey guys, I'm here. Hey, what are you selling here? That stuff looks familiar. Look at this guy. He's trying to take. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, I sold that. I made that. You guys trying to take my credit. I grew that stuff. All right, nobody's actually working this booth. Oh, sorry. All right. Anyways, yeah. So it looks like every stand got a little bit of stuff. Yeah, that's true. Farm to table. Jeez, imagine I had brought more stuff. This place would be jammed. Good day. Good day. Yeah, I know. No, thank you. I don't want to buy it. I brought it here. Okay, well, you know what? I thought that'd be more exciting, so let's never come back here. We're going to put it in our own store. We now have $17,000. Let's see about putting in this water distributor. So that's going to include eliminating this. I got to watch this area here because on one hand, we have these silage pits here. I think I'm going to get rid of them and put in a fermenting silo. But then I also maybe don't want to get rid of them because I do like the way they look there. Look at our house back there. I do like the way these look back here. But, well, no, you know what? Screw. No, you know what? Actually, we will get rid of them because by the time I put a fermenting silo in here, I can probably put another greenhouse. Maybe we can get into the mushroom game and grow some stuff there. So actually, let's sell this one. Oh, I see the tractor coming actually, and he's going to try to park right where that trailer is. So let's get rid of that trailer. Shoot, can I connect that trailer? I don't think I can connect that trailer, can I? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I'm moving. But he just comes in with all the force. I need to set up a parking spot for like a designated parking area instead of just having instead of that. What happened there? So here, hold on. All right, so I don't know exactly how close or how far this water distributor has to be. That would be this. I'm thinking that if we take it too far away... Oh. Okay, I thought if I took it too far away, it would tell me that it was too far away from the greenhouses, but maybe it goes like infinite. I'm gonna move that trailer. We're gonna sell off the one pit there. Obviously, we still have to clean out the other one, but that's not a big a worry. Maybe we end up. Maybe we still always just have one because I think they look really cool. It's funny. It's the kind of thing I really do like the way the pits look. I just don't like using them. But maybe we'll just get rid of this one pit for now. Wait till it comes time to empty that other pit there too. Somebody gave me the most ingenious of ideas. It's one of those like forehead smackers. Like, why didn't I think of that ideas? All right, so we're gonna get 12 grand there. We're making money. Not really, but we're not making money. We're just literally selling stuff off. So do I have to, I wonder if, like, there's a decal there, right? So I guess I'm assuming we don't have to do anything with that. Okay, so I can place things on top of it. That's good. Well, let's look here quickly at what the fermenting silo looks like, because then we'll know. Yeah, so we'll know exactly what we're dealing with when we look at this. So this could be Yeah, this would make sense that it was off the end of or alongside here, because then I can have people just, I can have a worker just drive through here consistently pulling grass out of this. I can't say we're going to do a ton of grass in this series anyways, but we will be doing some. So then this distributor could literally go on the end here. Okay, so in our production menu now we have water distributor. Change output to distributing. If I come in here now and we sell this one, I know I can move it, but what do you think of this one instead? And then when we get the fermenting silo, it can just go over here, and then we'll have a little setup there. So that, I mean, we're not exactly. So on one hand, I wanted to put the fill trigger and the trigger to empty. Oh, I guess I can put water in there. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to put the fill trigger and the trigger to empty into the distributor in the same spot, but I know it's dangerous overlapping those things. So let's go see what we can do here. This is very much going to be a sort of housekeeping type episode. It's one of these. There. I was going to say it's one of these small trees, and then it wouldn't pick up. So I figured out I mean, I don't think we talked about this already, but I figured out a way to deal with these small trees when I'm out on a logging project. Now I just bring the logging trailer over, along with the bigger trailer, the bigger tractor there with the winch. I hook the logging trailer up to this tractor, and then I basically just hand bomb anything that I need into the logging trailer, like the ones I can pick up. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so that should be a free. Oh yeah, I'm in the same spot. Sweet, it's covering both triggers. Oh, and look at, I'm literally, it's filling and emptying at the same time. What? Wait, will that do that while I'm not even in it? Sweet baby Jesus. Sorry. But where I'm parked right now, that is literally filling up and emptying at the same spot. So we're just going to leave that for probably the next 20 minutes. Oh. But if I do, I don't really have anything else to do because I kind of need that tractor. So anything you guys want to talk about? Let's put in some pavement. That is cool, man. So I guess in the same token, we could turn this into a sell point and basically just fill and sell at the same time and make an endless money glitch. I'm not going to do that, but that would be one way to have an endless money glitch. There's a bit of an old concrete pad here, so we're going to cover that up a bit. It's okay that this is a kind of a reclaimed... oh, we want to cover that up again. It's okay if this sort of looks like a reclaimed area. Right, because we know that the progress was made. We had an old pit in here, and then obviously we made some changes to the lot, and now the pit's out, and we've added some. We added this really cool Amish-made water cistern. This thing traded out for our very modern fill-up that we had. Hey, do you think that will distribute to the animals also, or only the greenhouses? Anybody want to chime in on that one? So I imagine it distributes like on the hour or something. And it better work. Huh, we're spitting out more pallets here. Oh yeah. We'll have so much water in a second. Alright, we're pretty close to half full there. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kill that off and let that kind of sit there. Let's go load up. Well, here, let's do this. Let's go over to that area we were just talking about where I thought I was going to put in a little store. And there is a small little farmer's kiosk that I think we're going to throw in over there. Well, likely what we're going to do is have an area over there where we'll potentially have a few sell points or something. Perhaps another production of some kind, small. A bit of a commercial district, as you will, because, like for example, the farm production building that we put in has a number of things that it produces that maybe aren't necessarily on the regular. You're not necessarily going to go sell them at the main store, so we sort of would have to put in a sell point anyways. Trying to see what is a small flat area. So I think we'll put in a sell point. So let's look here. This one right here. Multi-cell station, multi-green production. This could be an area here just slightly off the beaten track. We can still take this field and extend it. And then we could put another field over here and we could have a commercial area in the middle. So if I just take this off the road a little bit, look, we're getting like a $5,009 placement, which is inexpensive. So if I place that back there a little bit, so inexpensive, it means it's fairly flat. If I place this back a little bit, then that will still leave us room for placing anything else we want to place. So let's just see if we can get some road in here to that. And the reason why I'm putting this down now is when we go to grab the items from the cooperage that we would normally be taking up to the regular farmer's market, I did notice that with this kiosk here, it actually takes absolutely everything, sell everything as you will. So I think I can actually potentially sell my barrels and everything right here at my own sell point if I want, which I'm going to find out in a second here. So we do expect some of the people from town to come here and shop, so we want to use some of our best gravel. And then maybe as we build out a bit of an industrial park here, we can add better parking in that. But right now it's sort of a drive-through. Got a little bit of cleaning to do from some of the trucks that were coming in and out here, leaving some stains. But anyways, whatever. We'll do that for now. It's nothing fancy by any means, but that should enable us to bring products here. We'll make that fancier as we go. So now when I look, we're in the ballpark. So we're the multi-cell station, which maybe I can change the name of that or whatever, but yeah, it's good. Chili peppers, multi-cell station. What about silage, multi-cell station? We are going to be cornering the market on everything. Wood chips, multi-cell station. It's good. You can see some of it is still going to be the farmer's market, but okay. So now we can go and grab everything and sort of save ourselves. Now I'm saying save ourselves the drive to town because, I mean, really, if you remember, we took auto drive and set up a delivery route. But if I can just load up and bring it over here to my own market and then you know, use the. It's like how you run a business, right? I can take from my my float, pay myself, pay my main farm from my store, and then the store has inventory and can now start selling that to people. I don't really know where it's going to store all this stuff, but you know what? That's not our worry, is it? So let's grab wood beams right now. So this this sawmill here has no wood in it because I basically sold out everything that was in there so I could afford to put the house together. We did sell off a number of wood from here just in order to make that dream happen. And happen it did. It only took, what episode is this? I don't even know. I think it's episode 12 maybe? 12, that sound right? It took 12 episodes to get ourselves a place to sleep. Now, I'm not necessarily cruising through every month, so I mean, it's not like it's not like we're 6 in-game years in order to get a house, but so it could be worse. But admittedly, it could be better also. All right, we might as well use the trailer to deliver the this produced material to the cooperage. Then maybe we can, once we have the money from selling these products, maybe we can justify looking at the store. I just worry that I'm going to see a harvester there and I'm going to have to come up with like $200,000, and that means I'm going to be saying, okay guys, well, I'll see you after I cut down half the forest, because I'm going to need more wood to sell. I mean, we've done it before and I'll do it again. Alright, so we know that the cooperage will only take planks, it won't take beams, so no worry that it's going to scoop up something we didn't want to have send in there, so let's go there now. I remember the old days when all we had to tow with was this tractor. Things were definitely not as easy. So yeah, good to see you guys. Nice to be back again. I anticipate being able over the weekend to get a bunch of stuff recorded. So my hope is that I think we'll attempt that Comsden, maybe we'll call it Can I Play, and then whatever the map is. And then basically, because really that's what I do. I get on a map and I say, can I play this map? So maybe that's what we'll call that mini series of random map review tours, whatever we're going to call them. Can I Play, whatever it's called. So I'll have to come up with a cool logo for that, obviously. But yeah, there'll be that one. And then we got to get some episodes of this and some episodes of Survive 25 recorded. Let's get the stuff sold that we want to sell first, and then I can always move when after between episodes or whatever, I can always move stuff into the production. We don't have to go back and forth together with that. Can I take 4? I'm gonna say I can, but that's only because I want to. I can't remember if we did. I know we took 3 before, but it looks like we can take 4. Isn't that amazing? I can't take 2 pallets of garlic, but I can take 4 pallets of wood beams. That doesn't make any sense. So what we're going to do is just take everything over to our market and not to bring anything up to the main store. I've not given up on the main store, but honestly, why drive up there when I can just keep it local, And then the co-op student I hired to run the little market stand, Originally, I was just going to do pay as you take, but because we have these high value items there, we'll have to put a co-op student in there, I think. But yeah, I can basically pay them a commission on everything they sell. Okay, can we squeeze a little bit of space by pushing that over? All right, let's look. I'm early, but let's look. Silage cutter, don't need it. This stuff doesn't make sense. This thing is just badass, but we don't need it. What is this? Weeder. 2,000 liters of herbicide for $1,200. How's that 91% off? How many were there? 6 of them. That's 12,000 liters of herbicide for $1,200. Am I reading this correctly? So it's $100 per 1,000 liters, when meanwhile it's about $1,200 per 1,000 liters. I'll pay the what is that? The $25 for delivery fee or whatever. Yeah, okay. So that was not why we went in there. So for everybody that's downloaded that store mod that's asking me about it, are you experiencing things like that where you come and looking for one thing and now you buy 12,000 liters of herbicide? All right, so there's no harvester, there's no forklift. I was kind of thinking if there was a forklift, then that might help us. I'm okay. We'll deal with what we have. Anyways, as I was about to pick this pallet up, I was thinking, gosh, imagine there was a forklift that was, really inexpensive. This would be the right time for it. Lots of, after the last, wait, what came out? I think it was after the last New Frontier video came out. Lots of good conversation around unlimited, what is it? Unlimited power supply in regards to your PC, where it's sort of a fail-safe. So should you experience that power blip or whatever, like I did when I was recording, I think is what we were talking about. You won't lose. You'll have an opportunity to save quickly and back up whatever you've got. So I'm just reading these comments like sort of now and responding in that. So I got to do some digging and figure that one out, because yeah, it is very frustrating when you get. It's not just with this game too. I mean, I have extended editing sessions when it comes to work also. So there's nothing worse than. It doesn't have to be 4 hours worth of work. It could literally be an hour's worth of work and have it go bad. It's just draining. So same with the game, right? Like, I mean, you could be playing for an hour and do a ton of stuff and then have that recording go bad, and it's just brutal. So I'm just gonna keep spitting stuff out before I can even pick it up. Not complaining, just observing. I have a feeling we had a lot of pent up products here. Okay, let's see if I can get this before something else comes out. And then if I do happen to pick it up, let's see if I can get it to the trailer. It's like watching a waiter come by with a huge plate of drinks. Oh no. Never mind. That would never happen, right? So far we have tomatoes paid the price today, and fancy custom wood products. That was our next victim. So what do you... What the hell is going on here? There. I meant to do that. So what I was just about to say was, what do you think of that can I play blank sort of like mini series where maps that are seemingly something that I would play at least at first glance get the experimental run through. Is that something that you would want to see, or do you just sort of leave that to the experts, so to speak, the farmer Kleins of the world that take the proper amount of time and talk about the relevant items on a map? Just leave it up to the pros. What do you think? Speaking of pros, what do you think of this? Oh, it's hitting. I didn't realize that the top bathtub was hitting those barrels so badly. This barrel, or this bathtub, almost has to go into our discount bin. It is taking an absolute beating. So I'm just using these little mini portable toilets to push these wood chips out of the way. Wood chips of which I gotta remind myself it's January or February before we can sell them. Which we can sell them at any time, but so on that note, I'm going to research. There's a although no, actually, I think I'm answering my question as I'm saying it. There was a small heating production that came out today, but even by the mod author's own admission, it's for smaller farms because it's very minimal input and minimal output, I think. So I think that might not be for us, but basically you can, what looks like, put wood products like wood chips into it to heat nearby buildings, I believe is what it says. Oh my god. All right, let's take this over to our little market and make a couple bucks. And then maybe what I'll do is, if we make a couple bucks from this sale, let me hit the straps one more time just to be sure. So we should make a couple bucks from this sale, and then maybe what I can do is put in the fermenting silo, and then I will. So I want to clear out a bunch of trees on the land that we just bought. So, I mean, we're a little ways before we can put a field in, we can put a field in whenever we want. We're a little ways before there's anything that we would plant. I'm thinking we may want to do some canola as sort of the other crop we grow, which I believe is, so I think we have to harvest is in July for oats and wheat, if I remember correctly. Corn, I think, is after that. So we have we have all of this month, we have June and July in order to make up enough money to get a harvester. And potentially a silo. I don't know how much that small production building is going to take, or whether we can just dump everything in there. But then, and then I think canola planting is in it's in the fall. Maybe it's August. So we've got a little bit of time before we're going to need another field. But maybe what I can do is get a bunch of trees that we would want cut, and then we can mow all this grass over here, and then you put that into our fermenting silo. There'll always be grass. We may want to just do some large-scale grass, knowing that it's fairly easy to sell the silage. If we did a field that we could get a couple 100,000 liters of silage out of it, maybe it's not worth it. I don't know. I just enjoy the grass work, so maybe that's what it's all about. So I don't know how big the selling trigger is here, but let's get this right in the middle. Okay, so the trigger is obviously close to it. I'll just pull a U-turn here. So I think I'm going to build this area out too, because we got to get a little closer to this in order to be able to sell it. There we go. All right, we're up to $61,000. Hallelujah. Anyways, yeah, I'll rethink how that is situated. Perhaps we can do a back road that goes into near our new driveway, or something like that. All right. Yeah, this is 100% the housekeeping issue, folks, because I think what we're going to do is put in this fermenting silo, spend the 30 grand for it, and then that's probably going to be the episode. And then the next episode will likely result in us maybe mowing grass and putting it into a fermenting silo. Well, there's our 12,000 liters of herbicide. All right, let's shut this tractor off and put it right in there like that. So we do have a bit of a gap behind these things, so that's no problem though. Yeah, maybe there's something I can do behind these this silo and then the water, the cistern. But I think they look really good there, and I do think it makes sense to leave this this bunker in here, even if it's not being used. I could park a trailer or something in there. But yeah, I like the way that looks. I like this kind of old warm pavement. It has a good feel to it. I wish we had some graffiti decals or something. That'd be cool. I would graffiti up that wall. Some punk kids snuck in here in the middle of the night and graffitied up my dang silage pit. Jerks. But yeah, so you gotta let me know what you think about this one, folks. A number of you were constantly telling me I should stop sleeping on a bench, so I won't be. Thank you to the viewer / subscriber that was generous enough to provide me the file to download that log cabin as a placeable and not have to build it, which was I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. That is so fantastic. You made this this episode, if not the series, for me. That's so cool. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Let me know what you think of that. We've added some stuff today, obviously, sold some stuff, moved some stuff around, and talked a little bit about maybe what the future holds, I guess. Did we do that? I have no idea. But we're going to call that one an episode, and we're going to have anyway, some little things planned, I guess, like if I can get onto Comsden and figure out if we can play it. We got some fields to clear out here. We got some stuff to record over on Can You Survive 25. So anyways, as usual, I appreciate it, folks. If you are one of the 6 out of 10 that watch the videos but haven't subscribed, then this would be your chance right now to go ahead and subscribe. That'd be really awesome. We're not that far away from 3,000 subscribers now, which is pretty cool. But other than that, I thank you very much, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.